everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about October hits and misses, and this will include an Ulta haul where I used my 20% off coupon. I'm just going to run through that really quickly because I got a lot of good stuff that could be considered October hits, and then a couple of misses from that order as well. So first I'm going to start with fashion and lifestyle favorites, then we'll go into the makeup and skincare that I did not purchase from Ulta during the sale, and then we'll just go through the Ulta haul if you're interested in that at the end of the video. So the first thing for lifestyle favorites is I have really gotten into decorating my planner this month. This planner is really nice, but I just got it from TJ Maxx, so I won't be able to link it. You can always find great deals at TJ Maxx on planners, but I'm really into decorating it with all the stickers and the different colored pins. Back in high school, I used to love scrapbooking, and so this is like an extension of an old favorite thing to do. These sticker books that I got one from Michaels and one on Amazon, and these are by the brand Me and My Big Ideas, which was also a favorite brand back when I used to scrapbook in middle school and high school. But this one is the Holidays sticker book, which I just got most recently, and the other one that I got first and used the most is the Mom sticker book. Obviously, because I'm a stay-at-home mom, this one is the one I use the most. It has things for paying bills, dentist appointments, doctor's appointments, pick up your prescription, movie night, date night, birthdays, family day, mani-pedi day, treat yourself, chores, laundry day. I mean, it's all a whole page for coffee. This one is just really nice for moms out there, and you don't have to be a stay-at-home mom. But this one includes a lot of things, so I've gotten the most use out of this one. And then of course I just wanted a really pretty one that had all of the different holiday stuff in it. So if you go to Michaels or Hobby Lobby, be sure and wait for a sale on these and get them 40% off or half off. But they're really reasonably priced on Amazon. They are about 40% off on Amazon. So I'll link those for you. I also picked these up on Amazon. These are just brightly colored pens, and I really like them. I thought they were a great price for 20 pens. I love the little case that it comes in. It's just really nice to keep them all together. And then as far as the pens themselves, I really like them because they are triangle shaped, so they won't roll off the desk, and they're very fine point pens. So these are really nice for a planner. Plus they come in every color you could want. Pens can be very expensive, so the fact that these were reasonably priced for 20 different colors, and it comes in a really nice case that I can just keep right there with my planner, these are definitely a favorite. So next is a couple of fashion pieces, and I loved Amazon this month. I got this leopard print band for my Apple Watch on Amazon. It was only, this one that I purchased was only $10, but the $10 one was quickly sold out because everybody was loving this. Thankfully, they do have this exact same band back in stock, but now it's $12, which is still a really great deal in my opinion. I'm also aware now that I shouldn't have worn this sweater if I was going to be showing this Apple Watch band, but you can also see the difference in leopard. This one has a lot lighter color in the background. I love this leopard print. It seems to be very high quality, especially for $12. It is that exact same feeling as the Apple athletic band. It's that nice soft silicone feeling. It also clasps the exact same way as those athletic bands. So that's exactly what I wanted. I love my black athletic band, but I wanted one just a little bit different. And this was definitely an affordable way to change up my Apple Watch. Now the next thing are these fur mules from Target. These are Gucci dupes if you don't know where these originated from. But these are by the brand A New Day, and these came out last year, and they were one of those things that I just did not understand the hype around when they first came out. Everybody wanted a Gucci pair, everybody was wearing them, and I was like, I just don't get it. Those just aren't cute. Like, why does everybody want these so bad? Then this year rolled around and they had the $30 dupe version come out at Target. Everybody was wearing them again, and they just started growing on me more and more and more, and I thought, this would be a great slip-on shoe to wear with leggings. I love a good slide to throw on just to take my daughter to school and go pick her up. So it just became a thing where I thought these look really comfortable. They would be really warm in the winter. I don't have to wear socks. I can throw them on and go. So I just came to terms with the fact that I think that these are so ugly that they're cute. And I've been loving them. I've been wearing them nonstop. So definitely don't go out and buy a $600 pair of Gucci. Get these while they're hot and while they're trendy, but only spend about $20 or $30 at Target. Alright, moving into beauty and skincare, I'm just going to quickly mention my two most reached for foundations this month. That was my trusty L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. If you've been on my channel for a while, then you know how I sing the praises of the Pro Matte and the Pro Glow mixed together, but I was out of the Pro Glow, so I've been wearing the Pro Matte on its own, and I have much drier skin than I used to, and this still works beautifully on my normal dehydrated skin. So it is very, very matte, but I have been very broken out recently. I started back on my Differin gel, my retinol, and it's breaking my face out horribly at the moment, so I really like to go for a matte foundation to kind of conceal a lot of that texture. This one's just beautiful, and it has a lot of coverage, so it's been perfect for my acne-prone skin right now. And then the other one is the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made. This one truly is a comfort matte foundation. It doesn't make my face feel tight and dry. It's also not too matte to where it just looks lifeless. The only issue I have with this is that it does leave those little granules all over your face like sand. I didn't reach for this foundation for the longest time because it does have those little granules like sand in it that's left all over your face. I don't understand that. I'm not the only one that happened to. A lot of people had that problem, but I randomly reached for it one day because it really is a good shade for me. And if I just let my face dry, I can brush away those granules while I'm putting on my powder, and they just brush off really easily. Key is to wait for your foundation to set. Don't try to get like wet sand off of your face. That would never work. So just let the foundation set really well, and then you're gonna be able to brush off those granules. It is very unfortunate that this foundation does that, but it's a really good foundation other than that. So I really enjoy that, and I am shade L20 in case you were wondering. I finally found a face wash I love this month. I wanted an affordable face wash that didn't dry out my skin and that wasn't creamy. I wanted something that foamed up and made my face feel really clean, but not dry and tight. And I found that with the Simple Water Boost Micellar Facial Gel Wash. Sorry, that's hard to say. And a mouthful, but it says here at the top, new for dehydrated dry skin. And I love that this is a gel wash that foams up, but it doesn't dry out my skin. So this is exactly what I was looking for, and it's affordable from the drugstore. So I'm loving it. I've always loved micellar water, so the fact that this has micellar in it, and it really grabs onto all the makeup and oils and dirt left over. Like I said, it hasn't dried out my skin. It feels very gentle. It hasn't irritated my skin since I am starting a new acne medication. It is very sensitive. So needless to say, I was very excited to find exactly what I was looking for at a reasonable price. Now for everything that I bought from the Ulta 20% off sale, I'm just gonna actually have it all in a Sephora bag. I'm just gonna dig in here and show you everything that I got and tell you whether I love it, old favorite, or a miss this month. Okay, so the first one I got was these false eyelashes from LOreal. This is the Accent Lash number 5. I actually already wore these on Halloween, so I'll insert a picture here of me wearing them, but I really like them. They were a little more voluminous than the other Accent Lash that I love, which I'll show you here in a second. I just love these Accent Lashes. They are curved just perfectly for your eye. They are so lightweight, you don't even feel like they're there. This one adds just a lot of thickness and volume on the outside edge of your lash. I will be picking up some more. This was the first time for me to try the number 5, but I really love them. Now an old favorite, and I got 3 sets of these, is the Accent Lash in the number 3. These are very wispy, lightweight. They add just a little bit of length and just a little bit of volume. They're a great everyday lash or a very subtle lash if you're not used to wearing false eyelashes. I just love these because I already have naturally long eyelashes. So these just give them just a little bit of oomph, and they're like, are your natural lashes like that, or do you have false eyelashes on? So these are just my favorite false eyelashes right now. I got another L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara. I love this. It's my favorite. Okay, this was a miss. I love the brand Invisibobble. I have the Powers, the Originals, the Slims, you name it, and I purchased it from Invisibobble, but this is the new Invisibobble Basic. It's called the Light Hair Ring. I did not know exactly what to expect, but this is not what I had expected. This is just basically, you know those little clear elastic hair rings, the very little bitty plastic ones? I use them to like secure the ends of a braid, but other than that, I don't use them for anything. This is just basically the same thing, only not clear. They come in different colors. So it's a very tight little hair ring, and I can't use this to put my hair in a ponytail. My hair is way too thick. But for me, I wouldn't pay extra for these just for them to be colored. You can get a huge pack of those little clear plastic ones and be just fine. So the Invisibobble Basic is a big miss for me. Oh, this next one I love. I basically try anything that will hold your beauty blender. I'm looking for like the perfect way to store it. And right now, this one is my favorite. This one is by Real Techniques. And this one is just a little silicone holder that you can stick to any smooth surface. It doesn't have any like glue on the back, it's just that real smooth. So it'll stick to a smooth surface and not leave any residue. It's a beautiful gray, like marble looking silicone. It does have breathable holes in the bottom. And so if you've seen my vanity tour, you see the big acrylic place that I keep my makeup. I just stuck this right to the side of my acrylic makeup holder, and I can throw my beauty blender in there and I don't have to open and close anything. It's breathable on the bottom. Of course, it breathes on the top. So Real Techniques, thank you for coming out with this. I love it. So because I love the concealer so much, I had to pick up the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. I've only used this once, and upon first impression, I was like, ooh, I really like this. I like the coverage. Unlike most people, I actually like the doe foot applicator. The scent really doesn't bother me. It smells like a MAC foundation. The shade was good for me. It was all looking good up until the middle of the day, and I noticed this just started to wear off in patches. And then by the end of the day, it had rubbed off my chin, around the edges of my nose. Just was not as long lasting as all my other foundations. So it's a really good price. It was a really beautiful finish. I just loved everything else about it except that it did not last. So I will have to try it again other than that one time that I tried it, obviously. But I did want to give you my first impressions of it. Is it weird I kind of almost don't want to mention these? It's kind of taboo these days to even say the word Morphe, but I love Morphe eyeshadow brushes. That's right, I am not an affiliate with them, but I do love Morphe eyeshadow brushes. I think they are a great quality and a great price point. My absolute hands down favorite eyeshadow brush is the Morphe M433. I love this for getting in the outer corner of the eye, and this is my second brush to purchase. I did pick this one up just because I wanted a second one on hand, so that I could switch out a little more easily. Because this was my favorite, I wanted to pick up another one. It is only $6 and I got that 20% off. And then this one is new, I wanted to try it. It's the Morphe M573. It's a pointed blender brush. I have not tried this one yet, as you can tell by its pure whiteness right now, but I really do like the shape and the size. It's just like my other blender brushes, only it comes a bit more to a point. So I'm gonna use this one to get a little bit more in the crease for darker shades. So these Morphe eyeshadow brushes that have the white bristles, I think they're a natural bristle. They are my favorite for applying eyeshadow. So that's just coming from somebody who isn't affiliated, who isn't fangirling over anybody that does Morphe. I really do love their eyeshadow brushes. So I picked up one of the new MAC Powder Kiss lipstick because I really wanted to try the formula. I heard that it was amazing. I love MAC lipsticks anyway. I got the shade Shocking Revelation, which is a red. The shade actually ended up not working out for me. It comes off a little too pink on me. Lipsticks turn very pink on me anyway, and so I want a true red when I wear a red lipstick. I don't want a reddish pink. So this one ended up being too pink. I do love the formula, however, but the MAC Powder Kiss lipsticks are a big miss for one reason and one reason alone. Even though the formula is good, and this right here is the reason. The new L'Oreal Nude Ultra Matte lipstick line is phenomenal. To me, it is exactly like the MAC Powder Kiss lipsticks. Now this one lipstick is $19, and these from L'Oreal are only $10, and you can typically find them buy one, get one half off, which is what I did. So I got 4 shades. One of the shades did not work for me, but I'm going to swatch them all on my hand for you. But I am definitely going to send the MAC one back and not pick up any others because this is the exact same formula. It does have a different scent. It does have that L'Oreal powdery lipstick scent, but it doesn't linger near as long as their other formulas with that scent. Typically, I just hate matte because it is so dry, but this formula, which I do have on today in Rebel Rouge, you can rub your lips together. It feels hydrating, it feels creamy, but it looks ultra matte. It has no shine whatsoever. It's just, it stays put. It's so beautiful. It does have that powdery velvet look to it, but I just love that you can still rub your lips together and it feels like you have something nice and smooth on your lips and it doesn't feel so dry. So the first shade that did not work for me is called Full Blown Fawn, and I should have known that this wouldn't work for me. These shades, I saw the shade online and I just should have known that that wasn't going to work for me. It's too light. I look too dead with it on. I saw one person comment that they were fair skin with cool tones and blue eyes and that this was the perfect nude, but it's not on me. I am all of those things and it did not look good on me. So this one unfortunately didn't work, but the other 3 did. I picked up the shade All Out Pout, which is a pretty nude for me. It's a pinky nude. Very pretty for the fall and the winter. Rebel Rouge, which is what I have on today. The lighting is going to make this look a little bit more bright and pink than it does in real life. But in real life, it looks very purplish mauve with a nice berry tone to it. I love a good berry tone in the fall. And lastly, this one is also in the picture. I wore it for Halloween, so I'll insert that again. This one is called Bold Mauve, and it is very cool toned. It is not for everybody because it is very cool toned, but I love it because I don't have a lot of dark, cool toned shades. And so this creates a very specific look, and I love it. When I'm wearing very cool toned eyeshadows, this one is just gorgeous. It's gonna pull a little gray on some people or make some people look a little bit dead, but if you love cool tones, this one is gorgeous. It's just a good, deep, like wine shade. It's got that berry mauve tone as well, but very cool toned. So beautiful. So that is everything that I picked up from Ulta with my 20% off coupon, and that is also it for my October hits and misses. So I hope that you enjoyed this. My very next video I'm going to be filming is the Sephora VIB sale haul. I'm going to show you everything I picked up from there. Of course, I haven't had that long enough to let you know whether it's a hit or a miss, but I will let you know like a typical overview and a first impression on some of the stuff that I've used for the very first time. So be looking out for that video because I know all of the VIBs and Beauty Insiders weekends are coming up, so get excited for that. And thank y'all again so much for watching. I am so glad to have y'all here, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.